this was supposed to be a Brian Regan video, and I was gonna say a bunch of good things, and then give it a 10 out of 10. This is what it would have looked like. Again, like you look at the ability right there. Like, how could somebody come up with this? He talked for 3 minutes. I was on the entire time. I laughed. I never laugh. Going in the hall of laughs for sure on here. Brian Regan made it. 10 out of 10. Why the fuck not, man? I'm just watching someone way better than me, and I'm just like, yeah, I wish I could. Brian Regan, keep your head up, keep grinding, bro, and good things are gonna come to you. You keep this kind of shit up, bro. That's from your boy BZ. I used footage from Netflix as a joke, which I thought it was fair use. I thought it was transformative, but it's not. So instead, this is a video of me when I was already in a pissed off mood at 4 a.m. Shitting on some random guy in a shitty Facebook group called Comedy Complaints. Yeah, this is Daniel Fritschie, and he posted on September 3rd, and I happened to scroll through and find it. This says open micers who start their set with a callback to a joke from 4 comics ago. Personally, that isn't a pet peeve of mine. Maybe I'm too much of an open micer, but sometimes you can do that and get away with it. Sometimes people will laugh at it if it's good enough. Let's see what he's up to in this clip right here.
It's good to be here, guys. I've been having kind of a weird year. I turned 42 just a few months ago.
Turns 42.
So far,
doesn't wait for applause. It's a sign of a veteran right there. But he's doing a I just turned 42 bit. Let's see. So obviously my age. I'm getting older and it sucks. Where's he go?
I'm not a fan. Not a fan at
Not a
all.
fan. The whole I'm insert whatever age. I don't like it. That's a joke that everybody in the entire world has done at some point. You don't even have to be a comic. My mom's probably done this joke before when she just turned 50 something. And she probably went to work and said this to one of her unfunny coworkers. Can you tell I'm a little annoyed right now. Sorry, Daniel. But anyway, let's see how he goes after this.
It's been kind of kicking my ass.
Kicking his ass. I got friends who do this joke. Sorry to you guys too. I'm gonna be turning 30 in a couple years, and then that'll be signs. You know, I got friends who do it. They're 29 years old. So I got another a little over a year, and then I can start doing this joke too to be like the rest of you guys. Let's see. Yeah, it's kicking his ass.
It all started the day before my birthday. I hadn't had a haircut in a while. I went to go get one. And that's when it was pointed out to me that I got this shit going on.
Goes to get a haircut, has a bald spot. Just found out about it. This is another hallmark in these kinds of sets. The whole I'm getting older thing. Here, let me point at my bald spot. See if it'll probably get a good pop.
Back here. That's not a good look. I freaked out on my hairdresser. I was going like, this is not what I asked for. I didn't walk into this supercut saying, hey, make the back of my head look like a cat's ass. No.
Like a cat's ass. There you go.
It sucks. Now every day I
Has a good presence on stage. You can tell he's been doing this for a little while, and I mean, you know, one might think that the suit is evidence of that, but I can tell you, I've seen some new and inexperienced people that show up wearing a suit and vest and whatnot. So that is not always the case. But I think I can tell just by some of the mannerisms. He's been at it.
I'm gonna make sunscreen with my hair gel. And apply it gently like I'm petting a dying dog. It'll be okay, buddy.
Mixing
Go
sunscreen
to a better place.
and hair gel. I like it. It's funny.
Come to find out, this is not just a bald spot, people. This is my body's check engine light coming on.
Okay.
Ever since then, all the other parts are starting to wear out. The other night, I was getting out of my recliner and both of my knees popped at the same time.
You don't have to be. You can be my age. You can be younger than me and do this. I feel like knees popping. Maybe it's just something that I don't know. Everybody's knees kind of pop. My knees been popping. I got bad knees, but my knees been popping since I've been like 8. relatable and stereotypical old people or aging people stuff.
Look on the bright side, you know, now if somebody breaks into my house at night, I can scare them away just by the sound of me getting out of bed. Oh, shit, shit.
Nice. There we go. That's a cool one. I like that one.
I used to know when I was done going to the bathroom. Those days are gone. At my age, sitting on the toilet.
One more time.
Those days are gone.
What?
Oh, shit, shit. I used to know when I was done going to the bathroom. Those days
Oh
are
yeah,
gone.
it's the trifecta. So my knees pop. I got a bald spot, and I'm bad at going to the bathroom. Classic. All the
My
Holy
age,
Trinity.
sitting on the toilet is a lot like that song Bohemian Rhapsody.
What?
Every time you think it's over, there's a little bit more. Oh, this part's going to be dramatic. Experienced an old man rite of passage the other night. Overheard a 23-year-old use the phrase, "So back in my day."
A lot of us people in our 20s, we like to say, "So back in my day." Not oftentimes when we're talking to somebody younger than us. I do remember what it was like to have VHS tapes. As someone who is 27, sometimes it's just a joke though, and you say it kind of wink, wink, nudge, nudge to someone who's 4 years younger than you, and they get it.
Go to hell, what now? Your day? What are you talking about? Last Tuesday? Bitch, I had t-shirts older than you. I start making some changes in my life, man. While I can still claim it's my idea. Like I still got a couple more years to make some changes before everybody assumes it's my doctor telling me to do it. Like I made a decision that after 19 years, I'm finally going to quit smoking.
This is a slow to clap kind of audience. They hesitated for a minute. Oh, I was gonna quit smoking. I'm gonna quit smoking. I made the decision, but actually, just kidding. Okay, classic.
It's just my time to quit, because I don't get any enjoyment out of it anymore. Hell, the only reason I still smoke is so I don't have to talk to stupid people. Every time a conversation gets boring, I just go like, yeah, hold that thought, I'm going to go out for a smoke. And then I just never come back. Been getting away with that for 19 years. Nobody's ever called me out on it.
It's a classic.
And I've tried to quit many times before, but I realized where I've screwed up each time. Because every time you quit smoking, people tell you, oh, if you're going to quit, you got to do it for the people that you love. I'm like, screw them. They're the ones that have been enabling me all these years. This time I'm doing it different. This time I'm quitting for all the people that I hate.
Okay.
I'm not going to let those bastards outlive me.
There we go. Jim
If I ever
Cornette
start
kind of.
smoking again, it'll be at their funeral.
I like it.
Probably going to use their open casket as an ashtray.
It's a little.
Leave it in going, looks like I win, motherfucker.
It's a little hostile. I also don't believe that he's gonna do
I
that.
just think it's important to have enemies in life. You gotta have at least one
This guy loved like Bill Hicks and George Carlin when he was younger.
person in your life where you can just be totally morally superior to them. No matter how bad you get, you can go, well, at least I'm not as bad as that asshole. Personally, I have 8 enemies. I don't know how I ended up with that many. I guess I'm just a people person. 5 of them I'm willing to forgive. All they gotta do is pay me back the money they owe me, and we're good. The other 3, I wouldn't piss on them if their hair was on fire.
Why? I was expecting by now. I mean, it's a short set, but like, I don't know. He's just kind of talking about having enemies now, and like, I mean, maybe we were just supposed to assume that he's an unlikable guy because he's old, and that's kind of all he talked about at this point. And he has only just been complaining, and he complained about 23-year-olds using a phrase a second ago. Maybe I don't know if I meant like what they owe him money, but then I don't know. This is all like everything he's saying is like just stuff that everybody watching this has heard. before. Not even really trying to like shit on him too much. He has some like pretty like fun angles and like lines here and there, but like there's nothing that 1,000 people haven't already done here.
My favorite part of that joke is seeing how many of you are counting how many enemies you have right now. So yeah, there's my brother-in-law, there's a guy that lives down the street, there's a bitch that works in accounting. If you're sitting there thinking, well, I don't have any enemies, well, good for you. You've obviously never worked in customer service.
Don't like being in customer service.
If you don't have an enemy, I highly recommend getting one. I think if everybody in the world did that, we could finally be rid of racism. Like, why hate an entire race of people when you just take all of that hate and focus it all on Dave?
I think people who are racists usually have specific enemies like that.
And if you're here tonight, your name's Dave, relax, okay? You're not my name. You could be somebody's Dave, but you're not mine.
Anybody watching this knows me. This guy kind of reminds me of a more competent version of.
You are my Dave. Fuck yeah! What the hell do you think you are? I told you not to come around here.
All right, that was boring. All right, bro. Congrats. That's a 5.5 out of 10 if I ever saw one. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It's I've. I was like that was like egg noodles stand up. It's just like, yeah, it's egg noodles. Maybe there were a couple pieces of broccoli sprinkled in there here and there. He had that one line. You remember?
I'm gonna make sunscreen with my hair gel.
I gotta find some more. I gotta find some more really good ones or really bad ones are more entertaining than this. If I had some advice for Daniel right there, I think that's his name. Try to keep grinding. Maybe present yourself as more of a down to earth guy. Wear something a little more casual like this. You probably could have gotten some monster pops if you referenced somebody, maybe like a couple comics earlier. Audiences normally kind of like that stuff. I'm taking my ass to bed now. All right.